All right, so today I'll be making, I want to say birria inspired sauce. I don't want to quite say birria because some Mexican people might jump down my throat for it. But it is awesome. You can freeze it and then just, yeah, whenever you want to have it for either chicken, beef, pork, whatever you want to do it for, it's ready for you right in the freezer. So let's go. First, you're going to start by roasting your vegetables. So you want to put them in a baking sheet, put some oil on them, put them in under the broiler for about 10 minutes, maybe 15. Just keep an eye on them. Poblanos are for a different thing, they're for the salsa. But I was doing both at the same time, so why not? So then into mortar pestle or spice grinder, add some whole black pepper, then some cloves. Then we're going to crush up a bay leaf, throw it in there, and we're going to blend everything together. First, start by coursing a little bit, and then we're going to add some oregano and just kind of trying to get all of that to turn into like a little spice powder like that. Mix it all together, add some cumin, some cinnamon, mix it all around. Then we're going to toast all of our dry chilies. Then we're going to toast the garlic. We're going to leave the skin on. So basically, it keeps it from burning. So we're going to toast it. Try to have it with as much contact with the pan. Use tongues. Don't be an idiot like me and use your hands. Or you can. It's whatever you like. You want to see some dark spots on there. That means that they're nice and roasted, and they're also insanely easier to peel. Put them away. Then we're going to soak our peppers for at least 15 minutes, but usually I go about a half hour while I do other things. So you can see all the vegetables also nice and roasted already, which is great. Don't ask why it's in a different pan. You don't need to know that. So then we're just going to add essentially all of our ingredients into our vegetables into the blender. We're going to add some chipotle in adobo sauce or adobo. Yeah, that's what it is. Some anote paste, uh, all of the garlic, our dry blend. Then we're gonna add the juice of a lime, little bit of vinegar. We got our chilies in there, all rehydrated. About a bunch of cilantro, like a literal bunch, not like five, just like one. And I like to keep pressing it down so it can fit it all in one batch. But this is a multi batch. I also to put a little bit of Mexican chocolate. I know it's mole like, but that's how I like it. And then some water or broth. And then I'm gonna add some fresh oregano and thyme in there as well. Don't forget the little chili. And then we're going to add a little bit more of a spice mix in there. And then we're just gonna blend. Once it's all nice and blended, we're going to put it into little containers in there so that way they put them in the freezer, they're ready to go. Just so then I tend to just freeze them, so whenever I need them they're just ready to go. Like I said, if you want to meal prep some rotisserie chicken, or if you just want to make some like birria style beef, you can keep it. It's very versatile. Just add it to whatever it is that you want it, and you'll have to make one batch that'll last you probably like 6 months to a year. So while it is a lot of work, it lasts for a while. So I'm gonna show you how I do it from the frozen puck for some birria style beef. So we're gonna start by dry brining the beef. Um, I use about 2% of its weight for the salt. Make sure you get it literally everywhere. So that way it penetrates all the way through. Leave it in the fridge for about 24 to 48. I tend to lean towards the 48 on a wire rack. So that way it's fully seasoned all the way through. Now I do dry brine for about 48 hours. You can do 24 to 48, and then I freeze them. And then whenever I'm ready, pat it dry after it's defrosted. Slice and dice all the way through that. Make sure you do bigger chunks so it doesn't just shred on its own and get dry. Then we're gonna hit it with avocado oil. We want something that can withstand the heat. Then we're just gonna put it under the broiler for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just make sure you turn between. Then we're gonna take about 2 to 3 cups of chicken stock, add 2 of the pucks, 3 bay leaves, a little bit of salt since there's really almost no salt in this. Bring to a boil and then let it simmer for about 20-ish minutes. Then you're gonna add it to a casserole dish, add everything in there. And then you're going to preheat the oven at 275 to 300, and you're going to put it in there. Make sure you get all them juices back in there. Leave the lid slightly ajar. Go in there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And look at that. It shreds beautifully. I usually throw it over some rice. I'm too lazy to make birria tacos. And with that said, like and subscribe, and may this help keep your hands warm and your hearts even warmer.